Hi friends, I'm Dr. Neeta Ratti from Vital Clinic, New Delhi, India. Let's bring science to beauty. Now today I would like to clarify the myths about facelifting. Now facelifting is not a bad thing. People think कि नहीं हम natural रहना चाहते हैं. I want to live naturally. Facelifting is also natural. You see, when you are young, your face is firm, that is well lifted. Now with age, with advancing age, what happens? There is deterioration in the deeper layer of skin, number one. There is some loss of volume, number two. And because of deterioration in the deeper layer of skin, which is the support structure, the skin starts sagging. Now what is facelifting? It is bringing this face back to its original contours. Now this people all over the world have tried in multiple ways. But I must tell you one thing. There is a way which is most natural and maintains your contours in the best possible way. So we will discuss all the ways, all the different techniques in short, and then I will tell you which should be the best technique for you. Now, number one, people have tried to do surgical facelift. It was always there available. But have you ever thought, when you do surgical facelift, what are you doing? The skin which has loosened, the process of deterioration is still on. It's going on. You just cut the skin, pull up the skin, cut it, and then we stitch it under this. But that does not give you the volume. It does. You have actually cut the skin which was very well adapted to your facial contours has now been cut and bring taut. But then by stretching, you lose the contour of face. You don't get that softness in the features and that attraction back. You see, you have definitely firmed the face, but that process of deterioration is on. So this can be effective for maybe 5 years or at the most 7 years. Now, second is the thread facelift, which has come out to be very popular in India. Of course, it has become obsolete in the Western world. Reason is, they give a small cut here, put a thread underneath the skin and bring it here, and then there is another short lift which is done up to here so as to pull the tissue up. Now can you imagine a thing which is being directed by the force of gravity downwards? Now you put a wire with barbed wire, right? So as to it holds the tissues up. Is that possible? Can you ever think of that? Is that possible? You are laughing, you are sneezing, all the time it is under tension, tissue is soft, wire is a nylon wire, so naturally it gets pulled up, and so your skin again starts getting sagging with scarring, because the path where the thread was put has scarred also at the same time. So this will not even last for more than 6 months or at the most a year or so. But then it is again a surgical technique where you need to be given anesthesia, where it is to be done, and then the thread ultimately hangs up, goes up here, leaving a scarred track wherever they have put it. Again, this is not a very good method. It is obsolete in the Western world. It has been proven not to be good, but in India, because people are unaware, still certain people are still doing it, and ultimately the same thing happens. Now the third is, they say we do laser resurfacing. Now laser resurfacing can never reach the level of dermal skin to burn that level or to reform. Laser is never a reforming procedure. We have to be very clear on that. Laser is just a burning instrument. It can burn any tissue and then leave it to nature, that the healing may try to sort of do some scarring and some tightening, but that's not the way. Our skin is not an experimental tissue. We have to be understanding about it. It's such a precious thing which we get only one time. So one have to take care of it in the most efficient way. Third is like fillers. They say we'll put fillers. Any groove which has come here or there is some lackness here, they will put fillers. But is that Filler is again putting a thing which is a temporary element just to fill the tissue, but will it stop the deteriorating process? Not at all. So, and the life is only 1 year, maybe little plus minus a month or two ahead, more or less. Now, fourth is chemical peeling, they say. Chemical peeling is again burning of skin. You see, burning of any tissue is not going to do any reform of that area, and that tissue gets burnt. And then also at the same time, there is a very, very heavy side effect of pigmentation after chemical peeling, also after laser. Now, there is another method which we can do for facelifting. We call it facelifting. It is not a negative term. It is to bring the skin back to its fullness and to the contours which we were used to seeing. So it's not a crime.